Good morning, everybody. July 25th, 2026. It's here, it's here, it's here. Of course, we are live today. We, as in me, Felix is feeling a little under the weather today, so we're going to give him a pass. He'll be back with us next week. One half of the great duo sports talker, Kamau Felix. I am Kamau, and I am an American. Check out my new outfit. Woo! I'm feeling really patriotic today, even though it's not the 4th of July, still July. USA 250, care of Racetrack. So you guys live in the South, anywhere in the state that has racetrack, make sure you go use that app and get your hat, get your shirt with a qualifying purchase. Oh man, I look good and feel good today. Y'all know I'm just starting mess. I couldn't help myself. I had to put it on. I had to find a way to wear it and in such a way that it's appropriate. That's right. Because I am an American. That's right. We are live on all our socials, on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. I'm checking all the traps right now. Make sure we are where we supposed to be. Make sure we are where we're supposed to be. Everybody can see. I'm pulling up everything. So far, I'm everywhere we're supposed to be. Let me put this mute. Yeah, let me hit this mute button. Yeah, just that. There we go. We on all of them. Yes, sir. Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, Roku channel, and TikTok. Yes. We are here. We are American. USA. Yes, USA. Yes, I did it right. Well, let's get to it. Let's talk about this good sports. And of course, today is Ladies First. That's right. Ladies First. We're talking about the ladies first today. Why? Because it's All-Star Weekend for the WNBA. Ladies first. We're going to talk about the ladies first because the ladies are always first. When you open the door, you let the lady go first. Pull the ladies' chair out so she can sit down. You do all that good stuff. You get in there and you be a good gentleman. We're going to be gentlemen today. I'm going to be a gentleman today. And we're going to let the ladies go first. Really quickly, I am going through and tagging everything so people can come in and see us. Give me just a second, everybody. I do apologize. Let me make sure I put all the comments here so people can say hello to us. All right. Putting the message in all of our chats. Follow us. Subscribe. Post. Say something to me. Let me know. If I'm hitting on a good topic that you want to make sure I'm talking more about, make sure you say something to me. If you're on TikTok, make sure you jump in, put in, click them hearts on there. Instagram, all alike. Make sure you are following us. I'm almost done. I wish I had the rights to play Ladies First by Queen Latifah, but I can't afford that yet. But we will. We're going to get there. Bam. All right, so there we go. Now I'm ready. I'm sorry. There we go. We good. Here we go. Good morning, Marcus. Thank you for joining us this morning. I see you there in the background. We're going to get to that young man we're going to talk about. But right now, we at the sports because the ladies are first. Ladies first. The WNBA skills contest was last night. The All-Star game is tonight. If you guys ever heard of a young lady by the name of Cinda Barrington Abbott, a little bit of history. Cinda Barrington Abbott is known as the mother of modern basketball. She was a teacher back in the day. She worked with Naismith when he started doing basketball for the men. She modified it a bit for the ladies, made it a non-contact sport, changed the court a little bit, and actually had a women's games, and did it in secret. And they said it was so it was even though it was a secret, there was a lot of people there. It was sold out, and the cheer when the ball went up in the air to play was really, really loud. It scared the players on the court. That's how well they did. So, because of Miss Cinda Barrington Abbott, we are now with the WNBA in Chicago. Last night, they had the All-Star game, the skills contest with AZ Fudd, won the three-pointer contest. And there was a little bit of controversy because of the young lady who won it last year from New York Liberty. They said they didn't even invite her back to participate. She said she was a little upset about that, but she said, but she understand, but she didn't understand. She wanted to come back and defend her title. Young lady, her name from last year was Sabrina Ionescu. She said she wasn't even invited back this year. So I guess they wanted some new blood. And AZ Fudd from the Dallas Wings went out and won it. Dallas Wings, the former Detroit Shock, will be back in 2029, 2028, 2029, something like that, back in the WNBA as a full-fledged team again. As soon as they square away the name back, they got to buy the name back, just like Houston Comets does as well. But they're going to take care of all that. Also, with the All-Star Weekend, we have the return of the Stud Butts. That's right. Last year it was so popular on Twitch. They're going to be in there live the entire time. So they're going to be on there for 72-hour mega stream. So the Stud Buds are, let's see here, what's those young ladies' name? Make sure I get these names right. One of the young ladies are actually playing in the game, in the All-Star game. We're talking about Courtney Williams and Natisha Heidemann. One of the young ladies are actually playing in the game tonight, in Chicago, and the other one is going to be in the building, and it's going to be popular. It's been popping. Last year, 72 hours straight. This year, another 72 hours straight. From the parties to just hanging out, the whole nine. And my question is, are they going to do their hair? Are they going to dye their hair the same again? Because the last time I saw them, they hadn't done it yet, but you never know. They may have already done so. So I want everybody to tune in tonight. Make sure that they check out the WNBA All-Star Game. You know who else we're going to be there checking them out? Who was there yesterday with them? President Obama showed up with a meet and greet with all of the ladies. He got out there and got himself embarrassed playing basketball with a couple of them. He couldn't get nowhere near him. She made him. She said, "I didn't want to embarrass the president, but I could have made him look bad." But she played around a little bit. That's cool. She did what she's supposed to do. All righty. As we continue with women's sports, you got to remember the segment is T. It eats down, it slays, leaves no crumb. Girls, get your coins, clocking it for all the sports baddies. That's what we do today. Now, of course, we're going to got to talk about the teams. The different teams. Team Coop and Team Spoon. So we were supposed to have a contest. That's going to be part of my predictions. We're going to get to that. We're going to win. But in new WNBA news, Mai Yamamoto has just been signed by the Las Vegas Aces. She played in the Japan League in the preseason. She came to they had the national team played against the Aces, and she put up 24 against them. Easy. shooting the lights out. She played with no fear, so now they're going to sign that young lady. She'll be part of the Las Vegas Aces. Hopefully, she gets a run. That's a good team they got over there. That's a really good team. And also in ladies sports news, Sha'Carri Richardson won her third U.S. Women's 100-meter title yesterday, clocking at 10:77, setting the facility record and matching the world's second fastest time for this season. She's also won the Prefontaine Classic, Diamond League Eugene July race on July the 4th. She took second place in the 100 meter with a time of 10.79, narrowly edged out by Melissa Jefferson at 10.78. So Sha'Carri, she's picking things up. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little worried because some of these young girls is out here putting up these blazing times. But it's a big difference between doing it in college and doing it against the pros. It's a whole different mental space. So keep going, Sha'Carri. Dallas product, keep going. We're rooting for you. Also in lady sports news, Miss Sydney Carter, the lady who they're always following her around on Instagram. She was an assistant coach at the University of Texas at Austin. Now she's the lead assistant at the University of Auburn. So she's moving up in the world. I'm willing to bet next year she may be a head coach somewhere. Sydney Carter, the one with the lady who dresses, has all the great outfits, and is known for her outfits, among other things. We'll leave that alone. That people follow her for. She's always sharp and dressed to the nines. Yes, they are. She is taking her talents to the University of Auburn as the lead assistant. Don't worry, we're going to talk about taking talents elsewhere too. The same person who coined that phrase, we're going to talk about that as well. Don't worry, we're going to get there. Also, we haven't talked about the WNBA in a while. Next weekend is their championships, July 3rd to August 1st. And we're going to hopefully get somebody to interview next Saturday, have them out on the program with us. At the very least, we're going to get the commissioner to come in and speak to everybody about what's going on in the WNBA, as well as finishing the NBL championships, because they didn't get a chance to finish that. So that's what we got going on in ladies sports. Give the ladies a hand. Why? The sisters are doing it for themselves. See, can't afford that song either, but I'm just going to make reference to it. Can't afford it, we're going to make reference to it. All righty. Moving forward. NBA Summer Madness. LeBron James is a 76. Who would have thought? Whoever would have thought that he would have left California, let alone go to the 76ers? They stacked over there. Right now, as of right now, on paper, they have the best team. They are probably, the odds have them, fourth or fifth to win the championship right now. More I think about it, more I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I can see them winning the championship this year. I don't know. I'm not saying that they won't be able to do it with him because he signed a 2-year deal. Bronny has a guaranteed contract with the Lakers. They can always release him and just pay him off. It's not a lot of money. Would he follow his dad to Philly? Let's see, Bronny and the Google. See, as of right now, I still got him listed with Los Angeles, so not a package deal. Bronny's staying with that. Bronny's on his own. It's time for him to do his own thing, and I would agree with that. Time for him to stand his own 2 feet. Dad about to take his swan song his last 2 years. Because if he wins the championship this year, he's going to be gone. He's going to retire. He's not going to come back the next year. So we're going to see. We shall see, said the blind man to the dead dog as they lay in the ditch. So, LeBron, what are your thoughts? Who's out there? Who's out there watching and listening? What are your thoughts on LeBron going to the 76ers? Every time I think about it, I really don't know what to say. Quan, I really don't know what to say. How I really feel about that. Is it a? I don't know. I don't know if I have a positive thought behind it or a negative thought behind it. You know, sometimes you think about stuff and you say, yeah, I like it, I don't like it. I don't know how I really feel about it, quite honestly. It's kind of odd. Normally I have an automatic opinion about something. LeBron is a 76er. Cool, great. I do know this much. I don't really see them winning the championship. That's probably not why I feel that way. I really don't see them winning the championship. Why not? Joel Embiid. I don't see Joel Embiid doing what it takes to want to win the championship. Of course, he has a gold medal. There's a big difference between 6 weeks and 6 months. You can hide a lot of flaws in 6 weeks. You gonna hide those flaws over 6 months? I don't know. That's my first thought. I'm not so much worried about what LeBron is going to do and quote unquote bring to the table. I'm worried about what Joel Embiid has done in the past, showing his work ethic towards being a champion. That's my thoughts on LeBron. Of course, they had him going back to Cleveland. They had him going to Detroit. They had him going to San Antonio. They had him going a bunch of different places. I guess he felt the best place for him to go, Philly. He said that gives him the best chance to win a championship. If that's how he feels, hey, you can't take that from him. He's been doing this a lot longer than us. He's been doing it, 20, 25 years in the league. So he has his finger on the pulse, and he has a gauge, and he has a stacked team. They have Jalen over there, Jalen Brown. They got Embiid, and those young guys over there. When we look at the roster, they got Tyrese Maxey, they got VJ Edgecombe, Jalen Brown, Andre Drummond. And I can tell you, Andre Drummond is hungry. He's been saying that for the last couple of years. Hey, I'm hungry. My younger years in the league, I took it for granted. I would get another chance, I'm going to let them know that you ain't got to worry about me no more. So if there's anybody who gives me a good reason to think that they will do well, it is Andre Drummond. Not Joel Embiid, Andre Drummond. Former Piston, journeyman in the league. I think because of him, if it gives me a reason to think they will win it, it'll be him, not Joel Embiid. But as always, my favorite saying, cliche as it may be, we shall see, said the blind man to the dead dog as they lay in the ditch. What else we got for basketball? We also have Summer League. Golden State beat Memphis 94-90 to win the Summer League. Axel Lindenborg was the MVP with 21 points, 10 rebounds over Cameron Boozer and his Memphis squad in the JV uniforms. Yeah, they put on the JV. They don't wear the real NBA uniforms. They wear the JV uniforms. In a lot of ways, I like them JV uniforms, but I like them real ones. But they're just simple. They just, hey, name was front, 76er, Pistons, Detroit, LA. I like it like that. It's simple. We don't have to do all this fanfare, and they can still sell those jerseys and shorts, same price, still make money. Sometimes simple is better. Keep it simple, stupid. Put a kiss on it, put a bow on it, and send it on its way. That's what I like about Summer League. Also, we got to talk about Jalen Duren. I want all $287 million over 5 years. I'm eligible for the max. You got to pay me the max. Bring it on back to reality, Jalen. Bring it back to reality. Bring it on back. Is that going to happen? Probably not. He probably won't. He gonna make some money. He ain't gonna make that 287 over 5. He's eligible for the max contract. Let me make sure I'm saying that right. I still say, ever since he got dunked on by Angel Reese's ex-girlfriend's boyfriend, he took his heart out of his chest. Just like on what's that movie? The Water Boy. You gotta get your Gotta get your heart back. What did he say to the coach? You gotta get your manhood back. He wants 5 year 287. So let's do some public school math on that. 287 divided by 5. So he wants to make $57.4 million a year for what he did over last season. He made third team All-NBA. That made him eligible. I'm not saying he didn't earn it, but when you go to the NBA, to the playoffs, and you lay an egg, you're not gonna make that money. You don't make your money off of playoffs. I mean, off of regular season. You make your money off the playoffs. If you can't show and prove when the lights are the brightest, we're not gonna show and prove and give you the brightest money. We're gonna pay you, but not what you think. So I want to bet he'll sign by the time training camp comes around. By the time training camp gets here, he will have signed. It ain't gonna be what he wants. It ain't gonna be what he wants. But he gonna get some money. There's gonna be more money he ever had in his life. And there's gonna be more money than I have today. But I'm gonna have that money. I'm telling you. I'm not gonna tell you when I get it, but there's gonna be some signs. Don't worry, I'm not gonna be doing this with the gold teeth and all that. I'm not gonna get no grills. Nah. I'll have me a grill in my backyard. Barbecue grill. No, I'm not gonna be putting no grills in my mouth. I'm not that crazy. All right. Jalen Duren is not gonna get that money. Anybody think he's gonna get the money? Let me know. And I'll take you through the sea. I go to get you committed for 3 days. Put you in a 72-hour psychiatric hold. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take care of you. We're gonna make sure you're good. 72 hours, get you some good meds. I went the wrong one. I'm supposed to be down here. There we go. Get you some good meds. Let you talk your problems out. And we got to put the jacket on you for a couple of days. Let you draw on the wall with the crayons. Get you a good meal. Because you crazy as he is, you think he's gonna get that 287. He can get on Highway 287. I'm sure it's a 287 highway somewhere out there. He can get on that. He ain't gonna get 287 million. It's not gonna happen. All right, moving forward. Don't forget to click like, click share. Let them know that we here. Click like, click share. Speaking of Marcus, like I said a little bit earlier, that young man wrote this book, Gratefulness Journey Every Day. Mr. Marcus R. Holmes, right now, he has an app on TikTok where you can go on there and say, hey, I'm looking for a job. He is an HR guru. He can show you how to, one, maximize your possibilities with a job you have initially, how to move up in that job. Not only that, he can tell you, when you're looking for a new job, what to study for, how to study and prepare. You have to be prepared when you are interviewing. When you go take an interview, you got to know something about that job. You just can't walk in the door and be like, I'm here. Hire me. What's how much I'm making? $75,000? That ain't enough. You can't do that. When you know what you're talking about in your interview, then you can possibly get to that point where you can negotiate your salary. Negotiate your not only your salary, your insurance. Your not only insurance in terms of health insurance, but life insurance, all that good stuff. Your retirement package. Does that company have 401k or does it have a pension? Most companies nowadays don't have a pension. You got to find out ways to take care of yourself in the future. You have to set up your own 401k where they match. All those questions you need to be able to answer, and he can teach you all of that. Go on TikTok. Look at Mr. Marcus R. Holmes. That young man right there. That God-fearing young man right there. Right there. Marcus R. Holmes. All right. Moving forward. Where we at now? Major League Baseball. Of course, the Tigers are doing much better right now. They are 50 and 54. 4 games under 500. 5 games out of first place. And the American League Central right now, they're in 4th place. They're 6-2 since the last show. They won their last 3. They won last night over the Kansas City Royals, 2 games to 2-1, 2 runs to 1. They won 6 out of their last 10. They won their last 3. They're doing pretty well. Yes, they are. And the question is, we don't talk about this. That's going to be one of our questions of the day. We get down to questions. Our question of the day: should Tigers be buying or selling at the deadline? The deadline is in 6 days, 5 days, August 1st. By the time we have our next show, we will have known what's going on. I'm gonna say that. That's called a cliffhanger. We're gonna talk about that a little bit later. Right now, we're gonna do a World Cup recap. Excuse me. As we know by now, Spain beat Argentina 1-0 Sunday afternoon in the New York, New Jersey Stadium. Excuse me, we can now call it the MetLife Stadium again. They've taken down all the World Cup stuff. It's now MetLife Stadium again, getting ready for football season. And a game they scored right as they got into the second extra time. It's right at about 105th minute of official time, not extra time. Spain scored. And you could just see the look on Argentina's face. They knew it was over. They pressed and they tried. Spain had won it. And what I'm so concerned about was the poor sportsmanship. I know we talk about poor sportsmanship in American sports. I've seen it all World Cup. They're going to shake hands, but they cussing each other out in each other's faces. What's the name? Hit the guy in the back of the head. Yeah. Win and lose. They was out there cussing each other out. In what language? Because one speaks Portuguese and the other speaks Spanish. So I wonder what language they was cussing each other out here. Because they show us out there doing some poor sportsmanship. I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah, in the third place game, we had a shootout. Technically, not like in terms of the end of the game. England 6-4 over France. That was ridiculous. It was 4-0 before halftime. And so look up, go! It really could have been behind that. They called a couple of them off. They were offsides. It really could have been worse than that. They could have easily put 8 or 9 goals up on them. I don't know if they rented that goalie or the goalie that they pulled out was a guy that they hadn't played a lot I don't even know if he played a lot the rest of that whole tournament. I'm not gonna lie. All I know is they beat him like a rented drill. They spanked him like he was a little kid putting his hand in the cookie jar when he told him 3 times not to. Sometimes you can be like, the defense failed him, he got by him, he had no chance. Some of them goals, he was just looking at him like, go leg. Okay. It's in. They scored. Stuff like that at halftime. We'd have, if I was one of the defenders, we'd have some words at halftime. Like, hey man, have some pride in yourself. Do you have any onions? I'd have had to have some words for him because that goalie, what he was doing was ridiculous. You can't even call it goal playing. That was, I talked about USA's foosball defense. That wasn't even foosball defense. I see it, but I don't see it. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. That's the kind of defense he was playing. Yes, sir. The Golden Boot went to Mr. Kylian Mbappe. 10 goals. He scored 2 goals Saturday afternoon, finishing with 10 goals and 4 assists over 8 games. Did a great job. Did a great job. All righty. It's the phenomenon. 9-10 months from now, the World Cup babies will be here. They always have a study of the countries who do best in the World Cup, and the babies born relatively 9 months after victories. So look for a rise in children in Spain and Argentina and France and England. Those teams in the Final Four. World Cup babies. More Kylians, more Lionels out there being born. Speaking of babies, Lamine Yamal. I'm pretty sure you've heard the story of him being in the tub as a baby with Messi, taking pictures because his mother won a contest. And as it turned out, years later, they played against each other in the championship where Yamal winning the championship. And they had a good little moment at the end. Messi came over and spoke to him and congratulated him. And I thought that was some good sportsmanship out of all the bad sportsmanship we saw out there. Full circle moment for the two of them, which was really, really cool. It was really, really great. I was proud to see that. Also, I forgot to mention, Kylian Mbappe donates all his national team earnings to charity. Match fees and bonuses with 30% going to his IBKM Foundation, supporting youth, education, and careers. Good job, Mr. Mbappe. Bop. Let me stop. I can't afford that one. I can't afford that music either. It's a couple of them bops. Yeah, what's the kids? What's the three boys? They got a bop song. Of course, the ladies got the bop song. But Mbappe, once again, won the golden boot. Good boot. Watch out, he going to the boot. He going to the boot. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mbappe. When the World Cup is over, they'll be back in 4 years. I don't know what country they're going to, but they will be back in 4 years. And USA, hopefully, of course, I'm sorry. I got to apologize. I got to apologize again. They did better than I thought they was going to do. So, yes, I apologize again. I'm going to make a whole video and we'll post it. I'm going to hashtag everybody in it, apologizing, saying that they wouldn't get out of Group D. They did. But where do we go from here? I'm going to sing that one. I'm not going to sing that one. I'm not going to sing the Johnny Gill today. Where are they going to go from here? Best players in the United States of America don't even make the team. They don't even get a tryout. So do you want to be the best? So let's answer that question. Do we want to be the best? Because the women want to be the best. And they go find the best players and they get them on the team. Let's follow the ladies' lead. It's like today, ladies first. That's right. We will follow the ladies. We should follow the ladies' lead, but we as men, we're prideful and we can do it. We're doing it our way, and it's getting better. Is it working? No. So hey, let's do what we got to do. Do what we got to do. All right, moving forward. On the miscellaneous area, we're going to start with Ryan Clark and layoffs. I could put this in Stupid Sports News. ESPN layoffs. Ryan Clark said, no, I was fired. I wasn't laid off. They laid the rest of them off, but they fired me under the guise, GUISE, of it being layoffs. They treat them like a wet food stamp. That's right. All these musical references today. You're not old enough, go look up that song. The Vapors. Look at all them good songs out there. Ryan Clark is out, but he still has his podcast. I wouldn't bet that I will say the NFL Network will pick him up, but that's ESPN also. He might find his way over there to Netflix. Netflix will pick him up. Why not? They picked up 88 Playmaker. They picked him up. He did a whole lot worse things. He over there with his show. He does the after does the Thursday night games. So that's my prediction. Ryan Clark would be with Netflix. Also, we got to talk about the World Match Play Darts. Today's the semifinals. On Thursday, I got a chance to see Luke Littler thump Josh Rock 16-5. They played a 16. They play 5-1. So if you know anything about darts, you start to score 5-1 and they subtract whatever numbers that you put up on the board. Some of them games was over before he even started. He get up to max, and he out. So once again, I'm gonna ask you guys: is darts, chess? Is it a game or is it a sport? Are those games or is it a sport? Chess match, darts match. Is it a game or is it a sport? And how do you quantify to qualify it? Because of course you can get like band, chess. You can get a Letterman jacket with all that on it. This afternoon on Sky Sports, I'm gonna try and find a match because Luke Littler plays against Dirk Van Duijsenbode. in the semis, in the finals of tomorrow. They do it big over there. It's literally a whole stadium full of people watching two people up on the stage. The ladies play tonight, and the guys. When I say thousands of people in the background, they got their beer. They sitting there with their snacks and the beer, and they making big time noise. And they got the guy supposed to say points, and he's calling the points as fast as they scoring them. He calling them out. You can see the board, and it's pretty cool. I've always been a big fan of darts. When I was a kid, we had a dart board in the house. My mom got mad at us because we was missing and hitting the wall. I'm like, we ate. Nah, our aim ain't that good. We can't even aim at the toilet right. How you think we gonna miss? Are we gonna just only hit the dart board? I gotta fix that wall. I can't believe y'all did that. Yeah, we kids. So that's how I started my love of darts. Darts was good. When I go to the bar, sometimes I will play darts. But they don't have they have the plastic darts. They don't have the metal darts. All righty. Coming up this week, we talked about last week the Rocket Classic. July 30th, August 2nd at Detroit Golf Club off of Palmer Park. Some of the top people who are going to be there: Xander Schauffele, Brooks Koepka, and Jordan Spieth. I know I messed your name up, Jordan. Xander, I'm sorry. Jordan Spieth, one of the top guys in the world, is going to be there in the city of Detroit playing golf, right off Palmer Park. So go if you can get in there, go. I see Steve. If you watching, Steve, I see that you got your tickets to go. So you enjoy yourself out there, young man. As of right now, they don't have a sponsor for next year. Hopefully they will pick up a sponsor so we can keep the Rocket Classic going, or just the Classic, some kind of tournament period. Maybe that'll be the Live Golf. We'll pick up with the Rocket Classic next year. Because as of right now, they don't have things in place for the Detroit stop and Live Golf. Maybe that's what the plan is. They'll pick up the Rocket. Maybe that's what it is. Especially with some of the people that's involved with Live Golf, that's from that area, some people that I'm privy to. That might be the plan. Never know. Hall of Fame games coming up. Training camps are opening. Hall of Fame game is August 6th, Carolina, Arizona. So that lets us know that we're going to be doing our football preseason preview, college and pro. We're going to do that over the next couple of weeks. I don't know if we're going to do it next week or not. Probably the week of the Hall of Fame games when we're going to start it. Yeah. Time for some football. During this time of year, I get an inkling to go hit somebody. Double sessions normally be out. You got to go to football practice, but I ain't trying to run. I'm really trying to do those drills, but I get excited because I get to think about it. Being out there with the dew on your feet at 7:30 from the grass. By the time 10:30 comes, your feet is dry because it's so hot. But at 7:30 in the morning, that dew is on your feet when you're out there. You think about it, but I don't want to do that no more. That's the day is going by. I enjoyed it. We moved on for it, and we're doing something different with our lives. In big NFL news, the Ravens waive rookie Diego Pavia. I'm sorry if I messed your name up. Who was that young man? That was the one guy from University of Vanderbilt who was the Heisman Trophy candidate, who went on social media dogging out the people who won, said he should have won it. He was that good, brother. Why you get cut? My prediction is that he will be in the Canadian Football League. He gonna be the next guy. He gonna be like the new Flutie. I'm not gonna see if he's better than Flutie. Flutie's a Hall of Famer and 2 Hall of Fames, in the Canadian Hall of Fame and in the NFL. Is he an NFL Hall of Fame? I know he's in the college Hall of Fame. He's in the Canadian League Hall of Fame. I don't know if he's in the United States Hall of Fame. NFL Hall of Fame. Let's see here. See if I can find that. Doug Flutie, NFL HOF question marks. Not in the Hall of Fame. Not in the Hall of Fame, but he's definitely in the Canadian Hall of Fame and the College Football Hall of Fame. 2007 for college, 2008 for Canadian. War number 20 I remember watching that game when he threw that ball against Miami. I remember watching that game going, what? I was at my grandma's house. We were watching that game. Something else. But hey, good luck to Mr. Diego. But you never know. He might be in corporate America in the next couple of weeks too. You never know. All righty. We made our way down the list. We're making good time. Of course, that time. What time is it? It's time for us to take a quick pause for the calls as we jump into Stupid Sports News. All right. In Stupid Sports News, we're going to start with the Chronicles of Tarek Skubal. Whew, that man. Am I a fan of Tarek Skubal? Yes, I am. He's a great pitcher. He plays for my hometown favorite team. But I said earlier in the year, he knew something was wrong with him. Me and Felix talked about this. He said, he came out all of it admitted. I kind of thought something was wrong with my elbow, but I really didn't want to get checked out because I knew I had to go to arbitration. He basically, I'm paraphrasing, of course. So when after you know your body, you know what's wrong. That's why he didn't play too much in the World Baseball Championship Classic. I said that as well. He did just enough so he could show his face, make the excuse about, I didn't know it was going to be that big of a deal. I would have stayed. I would have played more. No, you don't want to mess up your arm and mess up your money. Your money. I ain't mad at you because you got it's self-preservation. You got to do what you got to do. I get it. 100%. 100. Like you said, I'm 100. I get it. But because of these revelations, can the Tigers go back now and void that contract? Are they going to trade him now? Are they more inclined to trade him since that they feel like they duped him? They duped them? He duped them? Does another team want him now, knowing that he's done that? Yeah, they'll take him. Of course. Come on, Tarek. Are the Tigers going to get back what they want from him if they do trade him? And if they don't trade him, will they re-sign him? And will he leave like Shohei Ohtani did the Anaheim Angels? Let them high and dry with nothing in return. And just went on down the road, moved on the other side of town for the Dodgers. Is that what's going to happen? What will be the equivalent of that? Tigers being the Angels. What team would he go to close to us that would hurt that bad? Yankees? Cleveland? Probably Cleveland. Yeah, that would. We just left it free agency. That's pretty much been our closest competitor over the last few years. Yeah, that would be the equivalent. So if that happens, I said it here first. Me, Kamau Williams. One half of the duo, Sports Talk with Kamau Felix. That's right. That's right. Wilt's warm-up jacket. You guys hear about that? Wilt's warm-up jacket was found at a Goodwill. The young man was scrounging around, pulling up stuff, and he found it. Like, yeah, that looks pretty cool. And what did he do after that? He took it to an auction house. Now he about to get paid. And I ain't mad at him. Go make your money, young man. Go make that money. Go make that money. What else we got? Tony Romo has himself in a little bit of trouble. He was charged with operating while intoxicated. Intoxicated. They didn't say what. They didn't say if it was alcohol or if it was other barbiturates, so to speak. You know, different things that he could be using. He could have been using. They didn't say what it was. He was charged with that. They found in the system. They might not even know. Or they may not even say. You never know, because they protect people like that. Tony Romo. Tony Romo was the man once upon a time. But now, are they gonna fire him from what is he on? NBC? I doubt it. I doubt it seriously. Tony Romo was the man, so they're gonna find a way to keep him. If you haven't figured it out yet, I'm checking all the traps, see who's saying anything, so I'll make sure we're speaking to everybody. Lisa, how you doing? Thank you for joining us on the Instagram side. Everybody I've known for years and years. And Marcus is on the other Instagram. So I want to make sure you please say something, say hello while you're here. Let us know so we can make sure we can acknowledge you properly. Let's see here. We got 2 quick questions for you this week. First one. Team Spoon, Team Cooper. Who's going to win? If I had to put my money on anybody right now, I'll put my money on Team Cooper. Why? That's what she kept saying. I don't care about none of it. We just want to win. And my real quick question of the day is, will it be a competitive All-Star game? Or will it be an All-Star type like game? That's what I want to know. Are they going to go out there and really play? Or are they going to just go out and do whatever? That's my question. Are they going to really go out and play the game? Are they just going out and do like they did last year and put up 150, let a couple girls dunk and make sure everybody get the book? Are they going to do that? Or are they going to go out and try and win? All right. My prediction is I'll predict Team Coop. That's my prediction. Team Coop gonna win it. All righty. We're down to the end, everybody. Felix is not here for the last word, but my last word for Felix is get better, brother. He's under the weather today, get better. So he'll be back with us next week. All right, everybody. Don't forget, we'll be back next Saturday, August 1st. Definitely by way of Memorex next week. I can guarantee you that. Now we have a best of show, but we'll be back one way or another with my brother, Felix. Don't forget Tuesday night, the original Love and Stuff show, 8:30 p.m. Hosted by Mr. Marcus Holmes. News at 11. Tune in and you'll find out what that means. Tuesday afternoons at 4:30 Central, 5:30 Eastern. My pastor, Good Reverend Dr. Valencia Agner, Friday Tuesday Moments of Encouragement. Reality Strike with Eric Brown, Detroit in black and white on Facebook and YouTube on Monday nights at 8:30 Eastern. And if you guys know Brother Williams out there, just send him a note. We need him to come on back. Just loving scripture, loving music, loving history. That boy knows stuff. All right, everybody. We shall see you all next week. Thank you for joining us. Have a safe Saturday. Take care of yourself. Tell somebody that you love them. And have a great weekend. We shall see you Tuesday. I'll be back. I should be back Tuesday and Thursday when Tuesday and Thursday take over. My schedule was a little bit different this week, so I should. As of right now, my schedule is the same as it's been for this entire bid. So I'll be back at 7:15 Eastern. I'm sorry, Central, 8:15 Eastern. Before I got to get to the money where the money resides. So I'm going to do my 15 minutes on Tuesday and Thursday. Hopefully I get Felix to join us on both of those days. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to make myself scarce. I'm going to put this QR code up so you can join us on TikTok. That's right. Join us on TikTok. You can also join us on the Sports Talk group. When I fade us out, I'm going to put both of them up there so it'll give you plenty of time to go back and log in and join us. But I'm going to get out of here.